Good morning. How can I help you today?
Good morning, I'm here for my naturalization interview.
What time is your appointment?
8:30.
Could you show me your USCIS appointment letter and your ID, please?
Sure. Here they are.
Please put all of your belongings in your handbag into the bin. Then walk through the metal detector. Please pick up your belongings. Here are your appointment letter and your ID. Please take the elevator to the third floor. A customer representative shall assist you there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good morning. How can I help you?
Good morning, I am here for my citizenship interview.
Can I have your USCIS appointment letter and your green card, please?
Sure. Here they are.
Thank you. And look at the camera here for me, please. Sure. Thank you. Can you please put your left index finger on the scanner for me? Thank you. Now put your right index finger on the scanner. There is hand sanitizer here if you need any.
Thank you.
Here is your appointment letter and your green card. And here is your waiting number. Please have a seat. We will call your name and your appointment is ready.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
P18, Mrs. Silva.
Yes. That's me.
Hello, I am Officer Jones and today I will be conducting your interview. Please follow me.
Sure.
Feel free to place your belongings next to your chair and raise your right hand. Before you sit down, I need to place you under oath. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Great. Have a seat.
Thank you.
Do you know what kind of promise you just made?
Yes, I promise to tell the truth.
Good. How's your day going so far?
I am nervous before coming here, but I am doing fine now. Thanks for asking. How about yourself?
I am doing well. Thank you. How is the weather outside?
It is nice today.
How did you get here this morning?
My son took a day off and drove me here.
Is he waiting for you now?
Yes. Because he cannot come in, he is outside waiting for me.
I have noticed that you have been a U.S. permanent citizen for a long time. What made you want to become a U.S. citizen now?
I have been living this country for a long time. I love this country and I want to vote in the next election. My son also encouraged me to do that.
All right. First, I am going to review the application form to make sure everything is correct. And then we'll do the Civics test and English reading and writing tests.
Okay.
Do you have any questions before we start?
No, officer.
Okay. Can you show me your green card, passport, and a state-issued ID?
Yes. Here you go.
How did you get your green card?
My son sponsored me.
Okay. When did you become a lawful permanent resident?
Since April 16, 2014.
What is your current legal name?
Ana Silva.
Spell your last name, please.
S-I-L-V-A.
Is this the same name on your green card?
Yes, it is.
And have you used any other names?
No.
On the application, it says you don't want to change your name, is that correct?
Yes, officer. I want to keep my current name.
Can you verify your social security number?
547-25-3967.
And your date of birth?
May 17, 1960.
You were born in Mexico, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. And are you still a citizen of that country?
Yes.
Do you have any physical or developmental disabilities that prevent you from understanding of English language?
No.
What is your phone number?
Sure. It's 241-854-2956.
Let's talk about your residence. Do you still live in the same place since you've applied for citizenship?
Yes, I do.
What is your current address?
4526 Harridge Street, Houston, Texas 77022.
Do you have a different mailing address?
No. The mailing address is the same as my current physical address.
How long have you been living there?
Since May 2019.
You lived at 8454 Vine Arbor Street, Houston, Texas 77033 before, is that correct?
Yes, correct.
How tall are you?
5 feet and 4 inches.
And how much do you weigh?
142 pounds.
What's your gender?
I am female.
Do you currently employed?
Yes. I am working in Texas high school as a custodian.
And how long have you been working there?
About 3 years.
What did you do before that?
I was a custodian also.
Where did you work?
NCV Middle School.
Was your mother or father a US citizen?
No, they were not.
Okay. Let's talk about the time you spent outside of the US. On your application, I see you have taken 2 trips outside the US in the last 5 years.
Yes, officer.
Please tell me about those trips. Where did you go, and how long was each trip?
I visited my brother and my relatives in Mexico in May 2017 and stayed there for 4 weeks. The second trip, my son took me on a cruise ship for vacation in March 2018. And we stopped by Italy, Spain and France for total 20 days.
Have you made any international trips since you applied?
No.
Good. What is your current marital status?
I am widowed. My husband passed away in June 2016.
I am sorry to hear that. Was that your only marriage?
Yes. That was the only once.
And what's his name?
Kevin Ignacio.
Did you bring his death certificate and your marriage certificate with you?
Yes, officer. Here they are.
All right. Do you have any children?
Yes, just one son.
What's his name?
Victor Ignacio.
Where was he born?
He was born in Mexico.
Who does he live with?
He lives with me and his family.
Where does he currently live?
My son lives at the same address.
Is he your biological child with your husband?
Yes, he is our biological son.
Good. Let's move on to the next section of the application form. Have you ever claimed to be a US citizen?
No.
Have you ever registered to vote or voted in any election in the US?
No.
Have you ever been declared legally incompetent or been confined to a mental institution?
No.
Since you have your green card, have you always filed your taxes?
Yes, I have.
Great. Do you owe any overdue taxes?
No, I don't.
Have you called yourself a non-US resident on any of the tax returns since you got your green card?
No.
Have you ever had any title of nobility or hereditary title in a foreign country?
No.
Have you ever persecuted any person because of religion, race, political opinion, or national origin?
No.
Have you ever been involved in any way with genocide, torture, badly hurting or trying to kill someone?
No.
Have you ever sold or provided any weapon to any person?
No.
What does weapons mean?
Like a gun or knife, something that hurts people.
Good. Have you been a member of any guerrilla or rebel group, vigilante, militia, or insurgent organization?
No.
Have you ever married more than one person at the same time?
No.
Do you obtain any public benefit in the United States?
No.
What does public benefit mean?
Food stamps, welfare, free health insurance.
Good. Have you ever committed, assisted in committing, or attempted to commit a crime or offense for which you were not arrested?
No.
Have you ever been arrested, cited, or detained by any law enforcement officer for any reason?
No.
Have you helped anyone to enter, or try to enter the United States illegally?
No.
Have you ever given any U.S. government officials any information or documentation that was false, fraudulent, or misleading?
No.
Have you ever been removed, excluded, or deported from the U.S.?
No.
Have you ever sold or smuggled controlled substances, illegal drugs, or narcotics?
No.
Have you ever been a habitual drunkard?
No.
Have you ever been a prostitute or procured anyone for prostitution?
No.
Have you ever married someone in order to obtain an immigration benefit?
No.
What is immigration benefit?
Things like a visa, green card, or citizenship.
Have you ever failed to support your dependents or to pay alimony?
Sorry, officer. I didn't understand you. Can you rephrase the question?
Okay. Have you ever refused to support your children or pay money to your ex-spouse after a divorce?
No.
Do you support the Constitution and form of government in the United States?
Yes, I do.
Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes, I do.
What is the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
A promise to be loyal to the United States.
That's right. Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the U.S.?
Yes.
Are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States?
Yes.
Are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the U.S. Armed Forces?
Yes.
How about performing works of national importance under civilian direction?
Yes, I am willing to do that.
Tell me an example of how you're willing to help.
I will help the Red Cross to distribute food, water to the people during the earthquake.
Please review all of the information on the tablet one more time to make sure everything is accurate. If everything is correct, please print your name, sign and date.
Okay. Everything looks good.
Next, please read the oath of allegiance. Make sure you agree to all of the statements.
Sure.
All right. Now, let's do the civics test. Did you study for the civics test?
Yes. I have prepared and studied very hard a few months ago. And my son also helped me to practice for the interview.
Great. I'm going to ask you up to 10 questions. And you need to get 6 correct to pass.
Okay.
First question, why does the flag have 50 stars?
Because there are 50 states.
Correct. Name one U.S. territory.
Puerto Rico.
Good. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did?
Freed the slaves.
That's right. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted?
Sorry, officer. Can you say that again?
Okay. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted?
July 4, 1776.
Correct. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful?
Checks and balances.
Good. What does the Constitution do?
Sets up the government.
Great. You got 6 correct and passed the civics test.
Thank you.
Now we are going to do the English reading and writing tests.
Okay.
First, please read the sentence on the tablet in front of you.
What are the colors of the flag?
That's right. Now I'm going to read you a sentence, and I want you to write it down on the tablet using the stylus pen.
Yes.
The flag is red, white, and blue. It is not right. Please try another one. The flag has red and white stripes. Well done. Congratulations. You've passed the tests and the interview. Here's a copy of your test results.
Thank you.
And now we can administer the oath.
Yes. That's great.
Please stand up and raise your right hand and repeat after me. I hereby declare on oath that I absolutely and entirely
I hereby declare on oath that I absolutely and entirely
renounce and abjure all allegiance and fidelity
renounce and abjure all allegiance and fidelity
to any foreign prince, potentate, state, or sovereignty,
to any foreign prince, potentate, state, or sovereignty,
of whom or which I have heretofore been a subject or citizen,
of whom or which I have heretofore been a subject or citizen,
that I will support and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States of America,
that I will support and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States of America,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I will bear arms on behalf of the United States when required by the law,
that I will bear arms on behalf of the United States when required by the law,
that I will perform non-combatant service in the armed forces of the United States when required by the law,
that I will perform non-combatant service in the armed forces of the United States when required by the law,
that I will perform work of national importance under civilian direction when required by the law,
that I will perform work of national importance under civilian direction when required by the law,
and that I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation,
and that I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation,
or purpose of evasion, so help me God.
or purpose of evasion, so help me God.
Congratulations! You are officially a U.S. citizen.
Thank you, officer.
I can give you back your paperwork, but I must keep your green card.
Thank you.
I am going to print your certificate of naturalization.
Thank you.
When you receive your certificate of naturalization, make sure to check it for accuracy before you sign it. And just sign it with a black ink pen.
Okay.
Please update your Social Security status. And you should also register to vote.
Sure, will do.
And if you plan to travel outside of the U.S., you will need to apply for a passport.
Thank you.
Any other questions you have at this point?
No, I don't think so. Thanks again. I am so happy.